Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, we have some to talk about on this one. Um, Rumored affairs at BravoCon between housewives' husbands and other What happens in Vegas? Literally, what happens in Vegas? And then on top of that, it looks like this whole cyber analysis thing has been a little, well, dismantled from the Real Housewives of Orange County. Plus, we have more to get into. We have hard launches on relationships and whatnot. So we have to break into all of it. The holidays, they're here, and so is the drama. Smash the like button if you guys are not subscribed. Get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. So I actually wasn't even, I just recently became made aware of this, but apparently at a post BravoCon appearance on Jeff Lewis Live, Tamra addressed the rumor that one of the OC husbands reportedly hooked up with someone at BravoCon. Um, well, let's think about who the husbands are. Shane isn't going anywhere. Eddie's, I don't think Eddie would cheat on Tamra. Jen Pedranti with Ryan, that's not her husband. That would probably be like the one that people would lean into the most. Just hold on. So she responded pretty bluntly to this, saying, I don't believe that. She said she was skeptical. She dismissed the rumor, and she also used the moment to talk about her storyline on OC, how it's been handled. And she argued that producers hardly show her home life, her business, or normal side. Instead, they just focus on like the heightened drama and the villain casting. And even when it comes down to reacting to this rumor about BravoCon, she was saying you have to consider the source. She was saying that she feels like since they're claiming it came from Anna. You guys remember Anna from Real Housewives of Miami? That, well, there you go. Which, ouch. All right. But going back to it, she's saying that she has been typecast as the villain of the show. It's a result of selective editing, and it's a producer's choice rather than accurately reflecting her real life. And, you know, she's leaned into it. She makes a lot of money doing it. So if they're going to pay you to be the villain, I would just go on and lean into it and be the fucking villain. But she did reference some past accusations that people close to her or even former cast members spoke to bloggers about her. And she said that there's some underlying politics influencing rumors and public perception. And again, I think that she feels like, well, there is such a blurred line, anyways, because at the end of the day, people are like, oh, are you guys talking to bloggers? Are you guys talking to what does this look like? But then also, you guys have a podcast where you talk about all these shows, anyways. And then you have you have Kiki, who made it on OC, but then also she was hosting panels, and she's also on SiriusXM. That's what I mean. Like, the lines are so blurred that people don't even know where to go with this anymore. But moving on, we'll leave that alone. I wanted to talk about this. Gretchen faced allegations that she had liked those anti-LGBTQ social media posts, which we know about. And those screenshots, they resurfaced, and clearly that became a major scandal, and not a good one, I'll tell you that. But in response, Gretchen and her fiance Slade, they commissioned a cyber analysis report in hopes of disproving that the likes were real or that the screenshots were real. Pretty much, maybe they were manipulated. That's what they were trying to lean into. But Reality T reviewed the report and concluded that it proved nothing. It failed to demonstrate the screenshots were doctored or fake. There was nothing in the report that helped the claims or helped Gretchen or helped Slade. And they're even saying that the person with the muffled voice on the phone who wouldn't even show themselves at the finale of The Real Housewives of Orange County, people are starting to say that they believe it was a friend of Slade's, which I think that was Alexis Bellino. And Gretchen is kind of like, well, Goff, I don't care what you think, you clown. And that's not true. It's always going to be back and forth, back and forth. So some of the key counterpoints found in the report attempt included like issues with how Instagram likes are captured, assertions that Gretchen would have had to be the first to like those posts to show on the screenshot. That's not true. And attempts to use archiving tools like Wayback Machine, which don't actually store deleted or hidden Instagram content. So these arguments were deemed as easy to refute, which looks like, hey, reality T did it. I love when people dig into the truth. The report also leveled various allegations at Tamra, saying that she might be connected to fan-run hate watch gossip social media accounts, that she leaks info to bloggers or otherwise incites attacks. But none of those accusations had reliable evidence either, as per Reality T's review. So even after the report, there was nothing that proved that, well, anything. It just meant that this was basically a wash. This was kind of like the same thing as Adriana Demora bringing the coffee maker to the panel, Real Housewives of Miami panel, and saying that it was Phaedra who was the Haitian mortician. There's no vindication. There's no proof of the evidence being fake. Nothing. What the fuck are we doing here? Okay, I'm going to move on from this, obviously. But I don't know if you guys saw this. When I said hard launches earlier, we knew because Portia, well, I got to see her at BravoCon, Portia's girlfriend. I believe it was her, but she went Instagram official in her new relationship with Patrice McKinney. So she said at one point she was dating a guy and a girl, and she was trying to figure out who, which way she kind of wanted to do this. And it looks like she leaned into Patrice. So I'm wondering what happened to the guy. He probably got dropped, unless there's some sort of polyamorous relationship going on, which no judgment. And then people keep asking me about RHONY, because this is the latest. So just to give you a heads up, and thank you to Bravo Breaking News.
Cast for the Real Housewives of New York City. And we are going to be filming in the next few months. So very excited about that. More to come about that. Name them. I can't right now. Sorry. Yes. We have a cast for the Real Housewives of New York City.
I mean, let's just hope it's a good cast. Seriously. I just hope that, because I like so many of the girls individually from last season, but as a cast, I just didn't think that it was really that solid as an ensemble cast. Hopefully this time they got it right, because I know that was Bravo really fell short on that one. They did. That's just the truth. They fell short on that one. But I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, show some love. And do you think that somebody's husband cheated at BravoCon?